Alright guys, today we're going to be learning math. This is a comprehensive yet very specific tutorial of math by me. Yeah. Complete the square for x squared minus 12x plus blank. So to do this, you need to take the coefficient, which is that number that multiplies x, and divide it by 2. You take the quotient, which is -6, and you square it. So our result will be 36. And that's what you put in that blank space. 36 will complete that square. X squared minus 12x plus 36. How can I use this knowledge in real life? Imagine this scenario. Bob is talking to his friend Jim. Jim decides to take a risk and tells Bob that his credit card number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blank 1 0 1 1 1 2, and his CVV is the missing 10th digit cubed. He informs Bob that if he can figure out the 10th digit with the clues given, he will let Bob use his card. The hint given is that the 10th digit completes the square for the expression x squared plus 6x plus blank. Bob has two options mathematically and one option logically. The logical option is to deduce that Jim's credit card number is quite literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But he can also use his knowledge of the branch of math known as statistics to realize there are only 10 possibilities, and he can simply try them one by one. However, he is an honorable mathematician and uses the method his friend gave him. He divides the coefficient by 2 and squares the result, ending with 9. He also cubes 9 to find the CVV, which is 729. Jim attends college full-time, and he also works 2 night jobs to support his family. Unfortunately for him, Bob is proficient in completing the square and takes all of his money. This is a highly common scenario that you'll be infinitely prepared for once you have learned how to complete the square. Graphing and understanding quadratics. What can you infer about the parabola described by the equation y equals 1 times x minus 9 squared minus 4? Quite a bit. This equation can be broken down into 3 sections. The first is the variable a, which is 1, the one multiplying the x minus 9. Which represents the rate of change and controls how narrow or wide, or whether it's up and down, the parabola is. At the value of 0, the parabola is a flat line. Any positive number is a parabola that opens upward. The higher the number, the narrower the parabola. The same is true for negative numbers, except negative parabolas open to the bottom. The next variable is h, which is 9 in this equation. H is always negative, meaning that with a value of -9, the actual value is 9, and vice versa. H controls the horizontal movement of the parabola, and h value of 9 means that the parabola is 9 units to the right of the y-axis. The final variable is k. Just like h, k influences the position of the parabola, only vertically instead of horizontally. An h value of -4 means the parabola originates 4 units below the y-axis. This equation is useful to determine the rate of change in size of parabolas in real life that you may encounter. Greatest common factors. How can we find the greatest common factors of the expression 36y squared minus 9? This expression is very easy to factor as both numbers are perfect squares. As the expression a squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b shows, this equation can be broken down by... that's reversed. The equation is a squared minus... Anyhow. This equation can be broken down by substituting 36 as a squared and -9 as b squared. This gives us the expression 6y plus 3 times 6y minus 3, which is equal to our original equation. These equations are useful primarily for finding values that require multiplication, such as the area of a certain object. Yay, we're done.